Now let's break into our breaking story of the day. Russia making Ethiopia a Bitcoin mining hub. This is breaking news. The headline reads, Russia makes an unexpected Bitcoin mining move in Africa. So let's freaking go. And I actually shared this tweet. It was getting a lot of love. So I made this the headline for today's story. So first and foremost, I've been blowing the whistle with some tweets from Max Keiser. He's been sharing. I shared this on my show. This was on December 8th. So this was like a couple of weeks ago. Russia, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Iran will start doing deals in Bitcoin. Qatar knows this and is pulling the trigger on a huge Bitcoin buy for their sovereign wealth fund. And the rumor has it, they have $500 billion currently sitting in their sovereign wealth fund, and they're looking to convert it into Bitcoin. But the key here I wanted to point out is that Russia will start doing deals in Bitcoin, because Max has been calling this now for over 5 years. And it's happening because now the headlines are Russia starting a Bitcoin mining hub in Ethiopia. So check this out. This tweet was February 15, 2022. Russia getting deeper into Bitcoin, as we've been reporting would happen for 5 years now. That was on the back of this news just in. Russia's Ministry of Economic Development. Bitcoin miners should get lower electricity tax. Why do you think they were doing that? They were pre-framing it for what's to come, for more profits for their mining operation. Max also shared game theory kicks in as Russia gets closer to adding Bitcoin to his balance sheet. And this was back on February 17th, 2022. So I'm showing you the receipts. Max has been calling this for many years. And that was off the back of the news. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis, the Fed should hold Bitcoin on its balance sheet. We call this game theory, family. Now, he also shared, Russia, China go bilateral, abandon the US dollar. I predicted this in 2017. This video got millions of views, then disappeared for a while, then reappeared when JV shared it, and then Max retweeted it, and yeah, it got 60,000 views here. So Max has been calling this, and here's the headline of the video. US empire of debt will go to war to stop the emergence of the petro-yuan. Max called this in 2017 and just confirmed today, China and Russia. We got more receipts. Max Keiser in 2014 telling you exactly what will happen in 2023 between Russia and China. Don't let any US politician tell you they didn't see this coming. They knew this was coming, and their response was to scorch earth the whole region by setting Ukraine on fire. The headline, the US dollar as a world reserve currency, its days are numbered. This is Max back in 2014. I posted this back earlier this year on March 22nd. We got 68,000 views. Now, here's some other tweets he shared. This one was on December 3rd that got a lot of attention and sparked a lot of controversy. The God candle, a $100,000 uptick in Bitcoin is in play. It'll shift the global axis of wealth and power in one tick. I have one word for you, a 100,000 Bitcoin God candle fans, Qatar. The rumors are getting very loud on this. Their sovereign wealth fund is rumored to be looking to buy $500 billion worth of BTC. You can see pictures with President Bukele and the Emir of Qatar. And then he added an update with some clarity. My source said, Bitcoin makes our $500 billion sovereign wealth fund effectively worthless. We should just convert all of it into Bitcoin. So let's go. And he also tweeted this morning, Bitcoin goes to 300,000 off the back of this news. Catherine Herridge predicts a black swan event in 2024. Could it be the next version of COVID? What are your thoughts? Quoting her here, this is a national security event with high impact that is very hard to predict. So it's like they're pre-framing us and warning us once again, like deja vu, fam. But now into our Russian mining story. Russian mining solutions, let me rephrase that. Russian Bitcoin mining solutions provider, BitCluster, announced plans to build a 120 megawatt data center in Ethiopia and turn the country into a global mining hub. Ethiopia, let's go. The facility, which will spread over an area of 30,000 square meters in the capital, Addis Ababa, will be located in the borders of Kilinto High Voltage Substation. The new data center is planned to be operational in January 2024, and the transformers are currently connected. So they're looking to go ASAP. January is like 1 week out, family, so they're ready. Why do you think they lowered electricity costs? Put two and two together, right? BitCluster stated that the engineering and technical conditions of the data center meet the requirements of the most modern mining devices. The company also announced that the new energy infrastructure of the Kilinto High Voltage Substation will provide a facility with an uninterrupted power supply with an expected uptime of 99%. The electricity of the data center that will mine Bitcoin will be provided entirely from renewable energy. Wow. Specifically from the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. That's what's up. damn, Gina. This dam is the largest hydroelectric project in Africa with a capacity of 5.15 GW. That's pretty amazing. Now, according to the statement, the scale of the project will allow BitCluster to operate as a full-time service center, saving time and money by repairing faulty devices in-house and thus increasing mining efficiency. So this is pretty major. You already know it's about to get lit. Countries around the world all adopting Bitcoin on their own terms, in their own way. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go in 2024 off the back of all this bullishness? Let me just recap what's going on here shortly. We have Bitcoin ETF approval, likely 90% probability within the next 2 weeks by January 10th. We have a Bitcoin halving, which only occurs every 4 years, occurring in less than 4 months in April of this year. You have nation state adoption. There's talk of many countries adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender. Max and Samson Mao, there's at least 3 countries that are likely to do this in 2024. According to them, Argentina is a good candidate. Mexico could be a good candidate. Suriname, just north of Brazil, is a good candidate. Panama is a good candidate. Even Canada is a good candidate. So it's about to get lit. And then you got to add to the fact we have sovereign wealth funds that are extremely wealthy in the Middle East, like Qatar, which currently has a $500 billion in their sovereign wealth fund, looking to convert it into Bitcoin. So what happens when you have nation state adoption, sovereign wealth fund adoption, institutional adoption, the massive asset managers, they're worth over 30 trillion collectively, just the top 13 asset managers in the world that have their ETF applications in with Gary Gensler. So it's about to get lit. And add on top of that, if that wasn't bullish enough, supply shock. There's only roughly 2 million Bitcoin available on the exchanges. BlackRock alone is going to need 1 million of them. Where's everyone going to get their Bitcoin from, family? Let that sink in. And with that being shared, now let's dive into our live Q&A.